Happy Saturday, thoroughbreds. It wasn't a fever dream. Wannabe is an elite with a capital E. But something tells me our queen with a capital B won't be inducting Riverdale into her ranks. Miss Hughes sure has developed a taste for the limelight. Smart girl. Showing up the dancing queens on kickoff day? I live for this stuff. Aurelia also showed us that a little school spirit can perk up any pair of booty shorts, and girl has just the assets to show off. And since when has Aurelia been tight with pop princess Jalen Riaz? Do I sense a collab in the works, or am I just getting my hopes up? Casualties of the night include newly eligible football captain Carter Jackson, who was seen skulking off the field, nursing his wounded pride. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and our queen bee is in quite a mood. One thing's for sure, little Miss Aurelia didn't just come to play, she came to win, and I'm 100% here for it. Kisses the tea. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back to Chapter 5 of Queen Bee. These chapters are really coming fast at us, aren't they? Chapter 5, Takers Keepers. You roll out of bed on Saturday, grab your phone and slouch to the kitchen to find Zoe eating leftover pizza. Looks like the last Papa Meltdown video just got taken down. It was nice while it lasted. Girl can dish it out, but boy, can she not take it. But who cares? Top 15, baby. You're already officially one of Belvoir's elites. You actually stand a chance of winning the Person to Watch award. The what now? You know, the award you get for winning first place at the end of the year. I'm sure I've told you about it. And I'm pretty sure you haven't. Zoe, is there anything else you're conveniently failed to mention? I mean, I've definitely told you about the gala, right? You stare at her. She throws her hands up. Listen, I do have other things to think about other than your bid for queen, so sue me. Okay, Zoe, just lay it on me. Give it to me slowly. Just lay it on me. That's what she said. Zoe, please. You grab a slice of cold pizza and sit down across from her. Whatever I need to know, just say it. My brain's still half asleep, so I'm on built-in anti-panic mode. So, the Person to Watch award goes to whoever's at the top of the ranking at the year-end gala. Except the gala is actually more like a pageant where you get to schmooze with all these favorite alums and celebs to boost your rep. But you have to be in the top 5 to get an invite, so we still have work to do. So the person in first place at the end of the night wins the Person to Watch award, and to do that I have to win a pageant. Think of the pageant as the last chance for the top 5 to battle it out and rank up major rep before the rankings finalized. And there's gonna be celebrities there. Yep, it's not just about looking good either. There's a talent portion and a speech, the whole shebang. Are you kidding me? This is everything I've ever wanted. This is a nightmare. Wait, you'll be my date, right? Like, forget about the smooching and the A-listers for a second. If you go with me, I'll be fine. I mean, you absolutely have excellent taste, but aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? Are you turning me down? Zoe rolls her eyes with a laugh. She is so soft for you. I'll be your date if you get an invite. So first, I gotta get you walking the walk and talking the talk. You win this, and after graduation, you have the fast track into all the best careers, the best restaurants, the best book clubs. And I want to be in the best book clubs. Yeah, when the wine is a 1902 vintage and Chrissy Teigen's hosting it at her mansion, but we still need to get your ranking a little higher first. Which means it's time to start getting your hands dirty. You need to infiltrate Poppy's inner circle and steal her little sheep away to join your flock. Pasta poaching, my favorite activity. You really think they'd risk ditching Poppy? Curl, now that you're on their level, I guarantee they've all at least considered it. The future is Aurelia, and they're starting to see it. Taylor, the little freshman, should be an easy get. She's an intel goldmine, I promise you, and Poppy will never see it coming. Poor girl's on the verge of a total mental breakdown. But how do I get into the sorority house to talk to her? Zoe pops her last piece of pizza crust into her mouth and dusts off her hands. Then she pulls out her laptop and flips it on. Easily distracted creatures, those Zeta girls. We're gonna lure them out of the house. So are we hacking their security system, inviting them to a fake Gucci sale, ordering a horde of clients to scare them out? Close, but sales are pours, and Zeta wouldn't be caught dead buying anything at a discount. Free stuff, though, that's different. We're inviting Zeta to a fake Gucci giveaway in the quad. That should weed out the weakest of them. And the ones who are left? She pulls out a shopping bag from behind the island counter, because of course she planned ahead. You blend in, while looking like 100 times better than them, of course. You get the Zeta girls fangirling over your outfit. You're instantly their best friend, and they'll forget you're public enemy number one. You think they'd buy it if I told them I was Poppy? Aurelia, they'd believe anything if you said it with enough snooty confidence and the right threads. Now, come on, try these on. No, I'm sorry, girl, it just ain't cute. I don't know, that feels a little too Zeta. I don't want to like morph into one of them. Kind of the point, but still uber scary thought. Fine, but you cannot wear your PJs to the Zeta house. Quick, go change. I just love the sparkles. It do be... I never read the description for that, but it says wind and grind to dance over those other hoes. And I'm like, Queen Bee did not come to play. Sure, that'll do, but what about an accessory to elevate your look? This fur coat will work wonders. Nah. I'll pious. It's not really for cold weather. I'll get the accessories when I like the outfit. All weather is for cold weather still. You look marvelous, darling. Now get your butt across campus and I'll send out the Gucci invite. Just remember, if you see Poppy, run. You don't have to tell me twice. Operation Zeta Infiltration is officially on. You walk up the steps to Zeta House just as the door flies open. You flatten yourself against the wall as Trixie and Chloe sprint past you. Hurry up! The Gucci giveaway started 5 minutes ago. Trix, wait! You're not allowed to get there before me! Simpletons, you can't help but love them. You slip into Zeta House. The floor's so polished you can see your own reflection and, not a good angle. You hear a scuffle and a girl rushes into the foyer, stopping short when she sees you. Oh my God, who are you? I am Zayda's sister, an intruder. Avi, but can you not? I'm waiting for the plumber and you're ruining the decor. Ohio, are you physically incapable of using an inside voice? I'm trying to film a TikTok. Why are you even filming in the kitchen? Please don't tell me you're doing the Ran Shot Challenge. Veronica appears with her phone in hand, rolling her eyes in response to Ohio and looking bored. Why are you here, social climber? Shouldn't you be trying to scrounge up some free Gucci to fix up your outdated wardrobe? I'm here to talk to Taylor. Can you tell me where her room is? Hell, you know, the first man girl who does all of Poppy's grunt work? I'm here. You spin around. Taylor cowers next to a vase like she hopes it'll, I don't know, hide her or something. Taylor, perfect. Pack your bags, I'm kidnapping you. Do you have time to talk? What? Relax, it's for your own good, but hurry before Papa gets back. Taylor looks around frantically, clearly on the verge of peeing herself in sheer terror. I mean, is that a thing you can tell clearly? Am I missing something? You don't understand. I can be seen talking to you. And yet here we are. Oh, is it Poppy Sinclair? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. That wasn't, predictable or anything. Oh, holy hell. Poppy appears at the top of the stairs, folding her arms on the banister like a queen smirking down at her subjects. Aurelia Hughes, what an honour. The rest of you leave. Veronica rolls her eyes and walks to the kitchen. Taylor starts to scarlet away. Not you, Tess. Taylor freezes as Poppy starts clacking down the stairs. Tell me, newbie, or should I call you wannabe now, since you've clearly got it into your pea-sized brain that you can parade as a Zeta? I'm not trying. Shut it. All I want to know is, what is my sworn enemy doing in my home talking to my assistant? I just wanted to save Taylor from the stench of your failure. Let Taylor know she's better than this. You'll see, I woke up this morning to this putrid fog wafting over campus, and I decided I had to get rid of it. So I followed it, and imagine my lack of surprise when it led me straight to you. Were you expecting some sort of applause for that second-rate insult? Because frankly, I'm disappointed. Applause? You mean what the homecoming crowd did when me and my boys thrashed your sorority bimbos at halftime? Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Especially the part where the entire school booed you off the field. Poppy's cheeks go red. It sounds to me like Belvoir is starting to realize there are other better candidates for queen. So enjoy the time you have left. Oh, and when I do dethrone you, try to take it with some grace. You're a big girl now. Poppy glares at you like she'd really like to stab you through the eye with her stiletto, but she doesn't want to sully the marble floor. Tris, why is the dry cleaning still hanging by the front door? I was just about to do it. Well then go! Or I'll incinerate another one of your stupid, shiny pocket creature cards. Taylor jumps and hurries to the door. She hefts the dry cleaning over her shoulders and staggers outside. Seems like I struck a nerve. Or are you still upset about yesterday? Yesterday was a fluke that will never ever repeat. So stay away from my freshman and stay away from me. You're nothing without your worker bees, Poppy. You'll realize that soon enough. You turn on your heel and stride out of Zeta House, leaving Poppy fuming behind you. A little later, you hop out of your cab onto the busy streets of Soho, ready to hunt through every dry cleaner in the city, all to find one little freshman. But before you can take more than a few steps, you spot a familiar face down the block. Oh my, it's Miss Ina Kingsley. Why, hello there, Professor. Ina heads into a store. You look up at the sign and see its bindings. Okay, you gotta check this out. Taylor can wait. The inside of the store looks like it's out of Willy Wonka or something. You so did not take Ina for the quirky type. So, definitely not a bondage store. I don't know if that's a relief or disappointment. Now, where's the anthro section? But it's not the anthro section you find her in. She's halfway down the fiction aisle, nose in one of the biggest books you've ever seen. Hi, Professor Kingsley. She jumps and snaps the book shut. Aurelia, what are you doing here? Just in the mood for a bookstore date. Followed my heart straight to you, saying hi to my fave professor. You sidle up to her and get a whiff of her cedarwood and orange perfume. After hearing you rave about bindings the other day, I just couldn't stop thinking about coming here with you. To your absolute surprise, she doesn't shut her off. Guess she's more comfortable down an aisle than up in the bleachers. I'm surprised you paid that much attention. Why, I care about the things you're interested in. Well, it's a pleasant surprise to see you here, Aurelia. You nod at the book in her hands. Is that the new Jorge S.S. Martinez book? This is the most recent book in D.E. Swan's The Alchemicalist series. You're not sly, PB. I see what you've done there. I've been reading them since grad school. When I needed an escape from reality, magic and dungeons did the trick. I wouldn't have taken you from the fantasy type, Professor. I figured you'd like reading about, I don't know, archaeological digs. She laughs out loud, then quickly claps a hand over her mouth so as not to disturb the other patrons. Ah, I see. You think I'm a bore. What I think is you're a lot different here than you are at school. How so? Well, right now you're not pushing me away. Relaxed. Not pushing me away. You always throw these walls up whenever we're together at school. I get it, but it just sucks being on the receiving end of that sometimes. Aurelia, you know I am being cautious. I know, but I like this in it a lot more. You feel real. She holds your gaze for a long moment. The wall you're used to is still there, but it's weaker, letting just a hint of her affection show through. I suppose it's easier being around you when I can forget I'm just supposed to be your professor. I think it'd be easier to be yourself around me if you just let yourself be around me. As Ina Kingsley, the woman I met at the bar. She nods slowly, mulling over your words, but still looking troubled. I can't promise you anything, Aurelia. We aren't at school, but that doesn't mean anything's changed, at the very least. She clears her throat, then smiles softly. I was just on my way to the anthropology section. Would you care to join me? I'd like that. The two of you walk through the aisles, but as the science section looms ahead, you loop your elbow through hers and take a sharp right down a new aisle. Where are we going? Change of plans. We're gonna find you a new book today. One that isn't anthropology or fantasy. It'll be a fun experiment. Actually, I think I'm good with... Ooh, what's this? You reach up and start to pull a book off the shelf, but the book beside it topples straight towards you. Watch out! Ina catches the book in one hand, pushing you back against the shelf with the other. You gasp as her body presses against yours. She goes so still, you swear you feel her heart racing. She leans back just far enough to look into your eyes. Are you okay? I'm fine, thanks to you. Guess that makes you my hero. This is where we kiss, right? Death by book would not have been a good look. What can I do to repay you? You bat your eyelashes. Her eyes dart to your lips, then quickly away. She responds curtly. You can be more careful. Oh, come on. A book wouldn't hurt me that bad. You'd be surprised. The corners can be sharp. Okay, Superina, but I'm safe now. You don't have to shield me with your body anymore, you know. Unless there's some other reason you've got me pinned up against this bookshelf. Her eyes slide back to yours, and your breath catches at the poorly restrained desire in them. I guess you bring out my protective side. You swallow, trying to clear your head. You're so used to having the upper hand. Now that the tables are turned, you're seriously flustered. She steps back enough that you're no longer pressed against her, but not far enough that you can't still feel the heat radiating from her body. So, what almost became the cause of my unfortunate demise? Ina lowers the book and reads the title with some hesitation. I know exactly how you feel, Ina. Lusty Librarian. The Naughty Tales of Miss Candace. Oh my God, I swear I didn't know I was leading us into the rocker section. Somehow I find that very hard to believe. Believe whatever you want. What matters is I've just found you your new book. Before she can protest, you snatch the book out of her hands and open it to a random page. You clear your throat, put on your huskiest voice, and read. Late again, Miss Robinson. Tss, tss. That's the third time this month. I'll have to charge you extra for the trouble. Aurelia, cut it out. People will hear you. Ina makes a grab for the book, but you dance away, further back into the aisle. You read the next line. I know it's my fault, but there has to be another way, ma'am. I just don't have that kind of money. Aurelia, I'm begging you, keep your voice down. I will, but only if you read the Miss Robinson lines. I'm not going to read this drivel. Suit yourself. You clear your throat again and raise your voice even higher, though in this part of the bookstore there are no other patrons to disturb. I suppose I can clear her fine, but you'll have to pay me some other way. Ina surges forward, but you hold the book up in the air, just out of her reach. The book she was holding dropped to the floor, forgotten. Come on, Aurelia, this isn't funny. But she laughs as she wraps you in her arms to keep you from squirming away, finally getting her hands on the book. You're breathing hard from the adrenaline of the chase, and even harder from being pressed against her chest, enveloped in her arms. It's your line, Miss Robinson. She holds your gaze and you wait for her to refuse, but when she steps away from you, it's so that she can lower her eyes to the page. You're such a naughty librarian, Miss Candace. My fine is very, very big. What do you think Miss Candace will do about those big, big fines? Ina's face flushes as she swallows. You can see her fighting with herself, her morals. Well, I suppose we'd have to keep reading to find out, and I do hate to leave a book unfinished. Score. No, because it doesn't give reputation, and I really want to win. I don't care. That wouldn't be all that appropriate. Ina breaks from her trance, clearing her throat as she releases you from her hold. No, of course, you're right. I should get to the front and buy the Alchemicalists. In case anyone didn't pick up on this earlier, the Pixelberry team have another book called The Elementalist, which deserves book 3, but no, they want to give us stuff like My Two First Loves and Witness. Moving on, it's a play on words. It was referencing that. And I should get back to my super secret mission. She reaches down to scoop up the book, suddenly in a hurry to leave. Oh, you forgot one. You add lusty librarian to the top of her pile with a cheeky grin as she flushes. She's so easy to fluster, it's almost impossible to resist the opportunity. Enjoy your reading, Professor. You smile brightly at her and you make your way out of the bookstore. You step back outside just in time to see the girl you've been looking for. Poor Taylor. Weighed down by dry cleaning and 2 arms full of coffee trays, Taylor shoves open the door to Frollo's Froyo and practically falls inside. Oh, that's a sad sight. Time to help this poor girl out. She's at the counter when you enter, prattling off an order so long you're surprised she's still breathing. Yeah, that's a 0 sugar, 0 carb, 0 fat froyo made with almond milk with 5 sprinkles and half an Oreo cooker off-center. We don't make froyo with almond milk. This is an order from Puppy Benson Class. You either make it or you take it up with her lawyers. Yeah, she's 2 seconds away from a breakdown. Then she sees you. Make that 1 second. Huh. Hi, Tyler. It's all good. Everything's fine. Deep, calming breaths. What are you doing here? Tyler, don't be scared. I'm nice. I made sure Pop didn't follow me. Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, I got your message loud and clear. Poppy must not see me conversing with her worst enemy. We're good. Well, thanks. It's nothing personal against you or anything. I just don't want to get into trouble. Here, let me take those for you. You take the dry cleaning out of her hand, and your knees promptly buckle. Okay, well, this isn't back-breaking or anything. Sit with me while they figure out how to make your froyo. We don't make froyo with almond. Hi, buddy. If you don't want this girl's head to explode, I would suggest you at least give it a shot. You heave the dry cleaning onto a table. Miraculously, it doesn't collapse. Taylor joins you suspiciously. Hey, I really didn't mean to get you in trouble earlier. I'm sorry Poppy treated you that way. Treated me one way. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. She pulls a napkin out of the dispenser and starts tearing it to shreds. Tyler, do you actually like anything about Poppy? She's like an icon. I totally look up to her and everything she's accomplished. Which is what exactly, besides being incapable of ordering her own coffee, ruining your back with her laundry, and asking for impossible froyo? Having the best clothes and having everybody listen to her and do whatever she says and being super pretty and smart, and you gently take what's left of the napkin out of her hands. Tyler. Okay, fine. I hate it. I hate being Poppy's servant and breaking my back doing her dry cleaning and having to keep a journal of all her food preferences. I just want her to pay attention to me. Give me a simple thank you every once in a while. Tyler, you deserve a thank you. Don't hold your breath. You deserve a thank you. Poppy's approval isn't worth dirt, and if she can't manage some simple gratitude for all you do, then it means even less. But a thank you from Poppy would be a thank you from someone important. Tyler, you get to decide who's important, but if it's any consolation, I am ranked in the top 15, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I know you're super busy, so I really appreciate it. Oh, it's no big deal, I guess. People don't usually talk to me, so it's kind of nice. Hey, Taylor, fancy that? Us two at Frollo at the same time? What a coinkydink. Nerd alert at 12 o'clock. Benedict, hi. It's really nice to see you. It certainly is, but I can see you're busy, so I'll leave you to conversing. I've got to get some Froyo to order. He trips on a chair leg as he heads to the counter. Taylor is bright red. Oh my god, you like that, nerd. Shh, not so loud. You two would make the cutest couple, weirdest couple, cutest couple. You think so? Yeah. He's totally into you. Come on, girl, make a move. Benedict is ranked 98. I'm 231. He's way too good for me. Tyler, you are a strong, independent woman. No one is too good for you. In fact, Papa would be nothing without you. She's like totally helpless without you there keeping track of her things. I mean, I do schedule her manicures, pay her credit card bill, clean her room, collect her mail, text back people she doesn't want to talk to. Zoe was right. This girl's an intel gold mine. But before you can interrupt her tirade, Benedict stops at your table again. Actually, Taylor, I was wondering if you wanted to share a frozen yogurt with me. I'd be delighted for your company. Oh my god, I'd love to. Do you like caramel? We could get a chocolate caramel twist covered in Oreos. Her phone buzzes. She takes it out, and you literally see her soul crumble. Oh, sorry, Benedict, but I can't. Poppy's texting, so I should hurry up with her coffee and froyo. I see. Well, then carry on. I'll see you in medieval poetry on Monday. He moves back to the counter, and Taylor looks heartbroken. You cannot let this tragedy stand. Tyler, nuh-uh, forget Poppy. Today you're getting a froyo, a boyfriend, and I'm gonna cover for you. You'd do that for me? Yes, queen, let's get you. Tyler, it's your life. Benedict, hold on. Taylor changed her mind. She'd be delighted to go on a froyo date with you. Fantastic. I'll just get her order. Benedict struts the rest of the way to the counter. Meanwhile, Taylor has pulled out another napkin to shred. But what do I do about Poppy's text? Hand me your phone and the napkin. She does. You throw the napkin over your shoulder. Then you look at her phone. Oh, easy. Your battery's almost dead anyway. I'll just do this and this. You open all her apps, turn her screen to full brightness, and watch that 5% become 4%. Just leave it like that and it'll be dead in 5 minutes. Then you can just tell Pop your phone died. So why not just turn it off? Because if she turns it back on and sees you still have some juice left, she'll lose her mind. This way, you have some plausible deniability. Oh, that's kind of smart. I've been known to have my moments. She glances over at Benedict, her cheeks turning pink. But I've never been on a date before. How do I make sure he likes me? Easy peasy. The best way to get him to like you is be nice to him. Boss him around. Benedict seems like a sweet guy. Just be sweet to him and you've got nothing to worry about. Taylor, I got us both a caramel fro. Oh, darn. The froyo slips out of his hands and splats onto the floor. Benedict! You give Taylor a nudge. Here's your chance. Go give him a hand. She grabs the entire napkin canister and runs over to him. Let me help you. She frantically sops up the quickly melting froyo. Oh, Taylor, you are such an angel, but a princess like you shouldn't be on your knees. Allow me. He takes the soggy napkins and finishes wiping up the mess. Once he's thrown the napkins away, he takes a hand and gazes into her eyes. Now, Pumpkin, let me make it up to you. Order anything you'd like. One large chocolate caramel twist to share would be great. With raspberries on top. You're pretty as a raspberry, Taylor. Pretty as a raspberry? This guy got a fruit fetish or something? Oh, wow. Thank you. Okay, I guess if she's into it. This is sickeningly sweet. Looks like my job here is done. You're about to walk out the door when Taylor catches up to you. Oh, Aurelia, before you go, you've done so much for me today, and if I could just ask for one more favor, it's really important. She holds out a brown paper bag stamped with a label from a nearby pharmacy. What's this? It's for Poppy. It's really important that she gets it soon, so I was hoping you might be willing to drop it off at Zeta for me. You read the label and stifle a laugh. It's an anti-diuretic. Poppy takes this detox stuff every day, and if she doesn't take it right after, well, it runs right through her, if you know what I mean. One time, she wasn't fast enough, and let's just say the dry cleaners weren't too happy with that delivery. Hold up, are you telling me Poppy crapped her pants? Taylor purses her lips, and you can tell she's fighting off a smile. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets delivered safely. Like hell you will. Thanks again, Aurelia, for everything. You're a total lifesaver. Yay, Taylor's joined our pussy. Bzz, the tea has another update. Look, we're up at 12 now. Hey. Trust me, Taylor, you just saved my life. Hey, the little 12 badge we get is adorable. It's like really cute. As soon as you're back on the street, you gleefully snap a pic of the prescription label with Poppy's name front and centre and start drafting up a caption. No wonder Poppy's resting bitch face looks so constipated. Hashtag poop me Sinclair. Hashtag call up a cleanup crew. Hashtag RIP Poppy's toilet. You pass Zeta House on the way back to campus, laughing at the comments your classmates are leaving under your anonymous post. You pause for a moment, the bag still in hand. I should leave it at the door. Toss it in the trash. Toss it in the trash. It's not like it's gonna kill her. You find a nearby trash can and toss it in. As you're heading back to your dorm room, you get a text from Taylor, who apparently hasn't read the T's update yet. Thanks, Aurelia. Things are going great with Benedict, and I've never felt this good about myself before. We've already planned our next date to trade pocket creature cards with each other. He's a collector, too. Don't tell Poppy, but I've got your back. Welcome to the winning side, baby. Later that night, Zoe charges into your bedroom, waving her phone around like a maniac, so basically things are normal. Look what the T just posted. Can't wait for 2 seconds. I can't find my comb anywhere. Screw your stupid comb. You have to read this. She sticks her phone right in your face, so you don't have much choice. Breaking news. Benevolent Aurelia offers helping hand to Queen Bee's discarded minion. You skim the rest of the article, which is seriously singing your praises. Kind-hearted and noble, utterly selfless individual. Someone even took a picture of me and Tyler from outside the cafe. This is great. I have a fandom. Creepy. I didn't even notice them. Great. I have a fandom. The stars are aligning, Zoe. I'm doing it. I'm eclipsing Poppy. About damn time. You know what this means, right? Autograph practice. Autograph practice. Your phone buzzes. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, heads up. Poppy just saw the news and she's livid. Oh, crap. You okay? I'm fine. She's having a meltdown in the foyer and the rest of her is steering clear. I think she just threw her vase. Yaks, you want to hang here a while? I should be fine, but thanks. Maybe lock your doors tonight? It's you she's mad at, and you don't want to see her in revenge mode. You just made the grimace emoji IRL. What's up? Taylor says Poppy's mad about the article. Oh, that's good then. But then Poppy's message comes in and you're not so sure. Bitch, did you not get the message earlier? You do not want to find out what happens to skanks who don't listen to my warnings. Just ask Persephone Dalton if you can find her. Stay away from my stuff or else. Trying to scare me with this weak threat. Persephone Dalton, that's a made-up name if I ever heard one. Actually, there was a student named Persephone when we were freshmen. She dropped out or was expelled. I don't think anyone really knows. Zoe nibbles her lower lip worriedly. This might be the first time you've seen Zoe actually look scared, and here you were thinking she was unshakable. So, what, she just vanished and Poppy had something to do with it? Like I said, I don't know. It could just be Poppy blowing hot air, but whatever you do next, Aurelia, you better tread carefully. Dun, dun, dun. That's chapter 5 finished. How we feeling? We love it, Ina. We just want to get a biology lesson from her. She's not a biologist, but she is a scientist. Oh, I'm in love with them all. They're all so very pretty. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts. Stay frosty, puppies.